risings, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. Keep in mind, Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today we will be discussing LeBron James is officially a billionaire. And who cares? That and more when we return from these brief messages on the Keep It P podcast, the Akuna Matata Hour.
Von Savage Media. Von Savage Media. Von Savage Media. Von Savage Media.
LeBron James is officially a billionaire. He missed the playoffs for just the fourth time in 19 seasons, but LeBron still scores, is the first active NBA player to make the Forbes list of billionaires. LeBron James, 18-time NBA All-Star, 4-time NBA champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, has hit yet another milestone, this time doing something no other NBA player has ever done. We don't disparage over here. We don't do that. But that's why, if you come over to keepitpraw.com, should have just popped on the screen for you. Thanks, IT, and production. That's where we can talk about this. And I'll tell you what this really means for the Black community. Because today is Raw Day, and I can't possibly do this story justice over here. But I do have a couple things to say about it. You might want to hear about it. But I ain't going to hold you. I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code because I done told you. You done been told. 4 words: love, peace, blessings, and of course, aloha. Love y'all. Hopefully you come over there, keepitpraw.com, and you see the story that I'm gonna do. Alrighty? Alright. Won't you listen here to Kendra, right? Now get your eardrums. Perk them on up now. I'm gonna need you to pay attention. Get some coffee for your eardrums there. I need you to pay attention and perk on up now.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis, is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-Black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Meloa. Be one.
Be careful for her love, she love.
Hey Riri. Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the building. I know that might sound a little confused.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be putting on my body, babe. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can get